What's going on, guys? This is Bill from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an achievement review for Adventure Time Pirates of the Enchiridion. This game came out onto the Xbox One July 17, 2018 for a price of $39.99, and it was developed by Climax Studios and published by Outright Games. It's an awesome game. If you like Adventure Time, you're going to really like this game, and it's a very easy completion. So it's got 36 achievements. The first one is for that I got is for passing the first interrogation. You're going to be doing interrogations throughout the game. They're very easy to do. I'm not going to cover them in this video. I'm not going to show them in this video. I don't have any game clips of it. But the only advice I'm going to say is for when you get to Cinnabon, just keep being nice to him every time. It's very easy to do those anyway. So, alright, so land destructibles. You're going to be destroying them all the time. You get money from them anyway, so just keep breaking them. You'll get that achievement. Win your first sea battle, inflict more damage. I'll go over the fighting more later. The pirate lookout, there's like 4 or 5 of these throughout the game. You have to find all of them for another achievement. They're very easy to find, and they're on the map as well. Revive a hero, you just use a muffin on him. It's one of the items that you can use during battle. Destroy 250 land items. Buy your first item from the shop. You can buy items from the shop. There's a bunch of side quests to do. You have to do all of them for an achievement. Fish out. There's items in the sea that you can pick up with Jake as you're on your boat. Beat 50 enemies. Beat a higher level enemy. That's a boss. Destroy 10 sea destructibles. They'll be floating around. Unlock a gate with BMO. A lot of these are self-explanatory and just happen as you play. But this one, yeah, like you have to come back to the evil force later on, and there's one snail they have to find, but you just walk over this corner and there's a cutscene, so it's pretty easy. This is one of BMO's moves. It's really easy to do. I'll show you how to do it. Fall in the water 10 times. Just keep doing it over and over till it pops. Quadrilateral is where you have to overscronk is when you like overkill somebody. So when they have low health and you hit them like with a really big hit, and it takes a lot of, it does a lot of damage even though they're like basically dead. They get overscronked, you get a bonus from it. So you have to overscronk 4 enemies in a single battle. It's really easy. You could do it in one of the boss fights because there's enemies that keep showing up. But even later on at the end of the game, you could fight enemies that are really easy to fight, and you could kill 4 at once and overscronk them all. Another boss. 15 treasure chests. I thought there was one for all treasure chests. Luckily, there's not, because there's a bunch of treasure chests. You only need 15, and there's plenty of them. Another boss. The pirate lookouts, like I said, you get all of them. Another boss. You have to level up all 4 of your characters to level 10. It's pretty easy to do. I'm gonna go over this more later and show you like a really good spot where you can get it done. Like when you're close to the end, you can just go here and just farm your last levels out pretty quickly. You gotta dock at all the islands. It shows you icons on the map where to dock, so it's pretty easy to do this. I'm going to show these achievements later on, but restore the light to the treasure tree. There's this thing you got to push into a tree in the evil forest. It's pretty obvious to see, but I'll go over it later. These are the collectibles. There's penguins to collect around, and there's also candy people. There's 10 of each, and you have to find them, and you bring them on your boat. And you can only carry 6 different people, whether it be penguins or candy people. So you got to bring them and drop them off, and then you can go back and carry up more. Make sure you keep dropping them off, or you're gonna have to travel a lot more. You have to light up all the braziers in the Fire Kingdom. I'm gonna show you how to do that. And then the last thing you have to do to end the game is pull the plug. I thought you had to wait and do everything first and then pull the plug, because the game would like end. But you can actually go back even after you finish the game. So after you pull the plug, you'll get your last achievement for unlocking all achievements. So let's go over this game. I'm going to show you some things and give you some tips. This game is actually really awesome. Climax Studios did a great job with this game. It's an open world game. You're in Oo, and the whole world is flooded. The Ice Kingdom has melted, in which leaving you to travel around by boat, which is pretty cool. It's a different aspect of going around Oo, seeing it in a different way. You got all the different landmarks, Candy Kingdom, Fire Kingdom, different characters. Even had my favorite character.
Good to see you.
I've never seen him in one of the games before. But that's Prismo. But yeah, this is Candy Kingdom here. You got 4 different characters you can control. You don't get them from the start. You have to find Marceline and BMO later on. The Candy Kingdom is a really good place to farm money. It has stuff all around, and you can just go around breaking it. There's a shop over here, ran by my boy Choose Goose.
No need to wait. There's never a queue.
He has all different items you can scroll through with R Bumper and L Bumper. There's these are health items. Some are for just one guy or the whole team. These are the muffins that you use to revive. I have a lot of them. It's good to have those. And there's cures, and I didn't really use these other stuff that much. The cures I did a couple times, but there's defend stuff. You can use to defend. I never used them at all. And the attack. These were probably good, but I never used them. The thing I used a lot was those batteries to fill up my energy bar at the top. Each of the guys can do different things. BMO's the best for breaking stuff because he can break more than one thing at a time. Also, when you go around breaking stuff, you have a chance of finding stuff like items, so you don't even have to buy them. I just got a muffin and a health kit. Finn can also break stuff, and so can Marceline. Marceline can break treasure chests. But BMO's the best for breaking stuff. Jake can actually turn into a moped that you can ride around, so you don't have to walk around so slow. You can just go on him. And he can break stuff too. You can just ride over it. BMO has the ability to open up certain doors. You'll see like ones that have little passcodes on them. Marceline, like I said, can open up treasure chests. When you look at treasure chests, they have the battle axe on it. That's how you know it's hers. So just smash it with your axe. You get all different stuff, potions, and sometimes different special moves. That's how you find them in different treasure chests. Jake has the ability to pick everyone up and bring them up and down some places and across places. Marceline has the ability to go to invisible sometimes.
Get out of here.
Alright, so let's go into the fighting. The majority of this game, you're going to be doing a lot of fighting. This is how you level up your guys. You get money. When you fight, you have different things you can do. You can block with the shield, and that will block until your next turn. You have your backpack, which has all your items in it. You can use an item and then still do something else as your turn. The item doesn't count as your turn, so you can do an item and then you can either hit or block, or you can run or use your special. So this is an attack. You just pick one of the guys, you can attack them. Then you have your special. Oh, this is run as well. It costs 2 if you don't want to fight. Special. Jake has the best specials. He has the Doggerang, which is the best weapon, and Twister, which is also the best. These are the ones that you want to use a lot. The Twister, these ones they only they go for less time. This one it goes for longer. And this one it has a chance to hit all of them. It goes around, just keeps smacking them, does a lot of damage. This is a shield that blocks everybody. I didn't really use it that much. The Doggerang is really good. It hits everybody every time and does a lot of damage to everybody. And it has a chance to fluke them. You got to look at what they do. Like, they have chances to do different things, like cause poop rain and freeze them and overheat them and put them to sleep. The sleep one is really good. That's what Finn has. Finn has the ice sword and also has a sleep sword, which is nasty. I used the sleep sword on the last boss, and it made the last boss a joke. He was like asleep the whole time. He did like no damage to me. These ones can do damage to 2 at once. Marceline has like kind of the same stuff. Only Jake can hit more than 2 people. Instead of a shield, Marceline has the ability to heal, but this will be used as a turn. And BMO, instead of a shield, has the ability to fill up the energy bar. You have to upgrade it to make it fill up more. He has some cool specials too. He has one that will give you an achievement. It's in the BMO apps, the Analyze. You can actually use this on the guys, and it will tell you their weakness, so you can know which moves to pick. The other moves I really didn't mess around with that much. The Overcharge special is pretty good if you need to use a special. Marceline's specials just do different attacks. Like she has a fire axe, so it does fire damage, and another one does like poo brain damage. But yeah, after you win a fight, you get XP and you get money that you can actually spend. After you finish a fight too, everything carries over. Like if you got damage, you still are hurt, you have to heal yourself after a match or at the beginning of the next match. But then you can hit A on them and you can start training them and you can upgrade them. I already upgraded them a lot, but as you go through this game, you want to focus on upgrading the health and the attack. You don't want to really worry about upgrading the accuracy and the block that much. You can do them a little bit. The block, I rarely ever use shield. I think I used it like twice throughout the whole game. So I wouldn't waste any money on that. Put your money on the attack and the health. Try to build those up and save up money for other stuff. And also the special. That's even more important. You don't have to worry about it on these two guys. Marceline a little bit, maybe on the fire axe if you want. But you want to build up the Twister and the Dog Nado, or whatever it is, Dog Orang. You want to Enfin swords. You want to level them up. You upgrade them, they do more damage, and they're going to help you out in the long run. So make sure you upgrade those. And every time you level up, you can upgrade them more. So there's a bunch of boss fights in this game. They're pretty easy to do. Just like I said, use the Jake specials as much as you can. You get an achievement every time you beat a boss too. And you get a lot of money as well, which is nice. A lot of the achievements you'll get as you play through the game, just for going to all the different places, unlocking them, and unlocking all the different pirate lookouts. A lot of the stuff are on the map, and when you open up a pirate lookout, it will open up all the stuff on the map as well. You could see all the things on the map, and it will show the legend. All the anchors, those are the docks that you can stop at. That's what I just got an achievement for, stopping at each place. You can actually see if you want all the places here, since I just got the achievement. That's all of them. The gold one is the main mission. The blue is side missions. The map's a little finicky. It's okay. I just don't like that you can't zoom in and out. Alright, these are the collectibles I was saying. You have to get 10 of these penguins, and you have to get 10 candy people. They're scattered all around through OO. There's not extra ones, so you have to find them. And they're not on the map. So if you go to a place and you can't carry them all back, because you can only carry 6 bags, like I said, they might not all fit in your boat. So if you have to leave one, you might want to write it down somewhere, like where you left it, so you can go back. And also drop them off when you have them to make room. But when you drop off the 10 penguins, you'll get some money, and you'll finish a side quest, and you'll get an achievement. I also have one more candy guy to drop off. He actually doesn't have a specific achievement for him, but there's an achievement for doing all the side quests, and he's one of the side quests for getting the 10 candy people. This is where the candy people need to be dropped off at the Candy Kingdom. Just go right to the blue circle. You can see at the bottom left it says you have 10 out of 10 of the kids. And the side mission is complete. One of the side quests I wasn't sure about was the Kraken one. This is the Kraken. He'll pop up here and there, and if you shoot him, he just disappears. But just stay around and just keep shooting him until he dies. And then the side quest will be done. And that was my last side quest, so I got the achievement. Also, when you're in your boat, you can do different things. If you press Y, you have the tracker on. That's BMO's thing. Jake, you press B, and he can collect stuff out of the water. There's an achievement for getting, I think, like 25 things or something. So if you see bottles, those are really good. Sometimes they're health potions. Most of the time, it's just money. That's what the crates are. And then you press X, and that's how you shoot with Marceline. So as you play through the game, you're going to be leveling up anyway, but later on, once you get to a certain point, maybe like when they're all 8 or 9, there's a good spot right over here where you can keep farming, and you can fight these 4 guys over and over again and level them up pretty quickly. You get a lot of XP for fighting them, and they're pretty easy to fight. And once one of the characters hits 10, you'll get their achievement. You get a lot of money and a lot of XP just from this, just from these guys right here. And all you have to do is after you fight them, you just you hit A. You can upgrade your guys if you want, but just go right on your boat. All you have to do is just jump on your boat, and then when you're on here, just press A and just come back onto the island. So, and once you do that, these guys will be back every time. So you could just keep fighting them over and over again. And like I said, they're pretty easy to fight. They give you a lot of XP, and you can fight them. They're right there, so it's not like you have to go around searching for guys. And then if you do this, then you don't have to worry about leveling up later on. But I wouldn't do this until like late into the game when your guys are really high up. And once one of the guys are leveled up to 10, you want to make sure that they don't do the last hit. I mean, it's not a big deal, but when the guy does the last hit, they get a last hit bonus. So you get more XP, so it'll help them level up more. So yeah, I just stayed at this spot until I got all of them 10. And I kept getting a lot of money too, so I kept upgrading my attacks and my health. And it made it really easy to do this. The best thing to do too is just start as the as maybe Jake even, because he has a really good move, and do the boomerang. As you just saw too, I over-skunked that guy. Like I said, that's the one where you have to hit them really hard when their health is low, like overkill them. And you have to do that, kill 4 guys like that in one match. And that's easiest to do in a boss match, or at the end of the game. You can find some guys where you can just kill them all in like one hit, over-skunk them all. This is the Evil Forest. This is the achievement where you have to push this thing into the tree. You'll see it as you go through the Evil Forest. It stands out pretty well. You just have to wait till you can push things. And that's like when you're unlocking BMO. So once you can push things and you have BMO, then you can open it up. And you have to have somebody stand on all 3 of these things, and then we'll open this up. And then there's a chest from Marceline to break open, and you'll get your achievement.
Rockin'.
And you get a new move from Marceline as well, which is good. There's also the other achievement when you're in the Fire Kingdom. This one you have to go around and you have to light up all the braziers. And you just have to take this one that's in the core. It's like towards the center. You just take this and then you just walk around and you light them all up. This one was like taking a while to light up. Just keep going at it until it lights up. After it lights up, you'll get your achievement. It's very easy. But the only one you could pick up though is in the middle though, like where the core is.
Even with the flame shield, this place kind of toasts my buns.
Let's head back to the boat then. Catch you later, princess.
And that's pretty much it. After you do everything, you're gonna come here, and this is the plug. This is the end of the game.
Sure you're ready for this,
Once you press it, the game will be over. The thing is, you can actually come back after you finish the game on the main menu. You can hit continue, and then you can come back into the game, and you can still get stuff that you missed. But yeah, that was my last achievement, and that pretty much wraps it up. This is, like I said, a really great game. It's $40. It's kind of short in a way, so I don't know if it's worth it or not. I think it's a quality game. I think it's kind of worth it. Maybe if you want to wait for sale. Either way, it's an easy completion. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I want to leave you guys with this. There might be a sequel to this.
With Fern still on the loose, I feel like we haven't seen the last of them.
Oh, snap. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos here at AchievementLand.